Hello, you. How was the rest? You made it through, but nevertheless, I got you out on a wire. You be love and I'll be a liar. Tell it all and fill up the air. Make it loud, 'cause nobody's there. Nobody's there.
I think the biggest obstacle for us to record Lights and Sounds was probably the fact that we hadn't had any time off, and we were touring nonstop. Was it like 18 months, 19 months straight, no breaks, no anything, and we were being pressured to write and record a new album. We only had like 2 or 3 months off, so we were kind of really worried about pulling it together after not really living in a life, kind of like any life. We've just been in our own little Yellowcard bubble.
Fill up the air. Make it loud, 'cause nobody's there.
We just kind of pulled it together. I think it was just, all of us kind of brainstorming, collaboration. We were able to really bring everything that we had inside of us, everything that we wanted to do on the previous record, to life, and we were able to do that.
Nobody's there. Nobody's there.
I don't think you ever really feel like that. You're like, unless.
Don't lie.
No, I really was uncomfortable with the process until like my stuff started, the strings and started to come together at the end of the record. I was kind of stressed out. I felt the group be more confident towards the end of pre-production. We had worked so hard. Normally bands, from what we understand, they usually do pre-production or collaborate for like 6 to 8 hours a day. We were really hitting it hard, doing 12 hours a day, and actually had the record somewhat sequenced, 18 songs done by the end of it. And I think that kind of let us take a breath and sit back and just kind of like focus in on really making the record that we want from the beginning, instead of going into the studio with 7 or 8 songs and not being like, oh, okay, well, maybe it'll come to us on week 3. And by the end of the first week, LP had already finished in 4.5 days, really had finished his drum tracks. Ryan was starting to sing, guitars were being laid, and I mean, it came together so early. I think that we really started to settle in.
Stop, turn, take a look around. All the lights in.
I was just a lot more prepared for this one, mentally as well as physically. We had, like he said earlier, we had taken some time off to regain our thoughts and kind of get ourselves kind of back on track, elsewhere, as well as being in the band. And when Ryan and Pete went to New York and started running over songs, writing songs and getting the melodies and that sort of thing together, and I went up there and listened to it, it was a lot easier for me to sit there and listen to it than all of us being in a band room together at once, trying to listen to everybody's opinion at one, like we're like, Ryan will have a melody, but then like, somebody may not like the way the melody goes in this point, and the next thing you know, you're just all like going around in circles. But in this case, it was really simple because they'd already had their stuff laid out on a all laid out. So when I got there, all I had to do was just put my 2 cents to it, which was a lot easier and a lot more sane.
Oh yeah, we've been playing 5 or 6 songs live, and I think a couple weeks ago the record leaked anyway. So it's really kind of come to life. Lights and Sounds. Actually, the record and the radio, the videos has been out, and the radio's been playing it. It's the first single off the record, and actually very early, I think, what was it, like September, October, the song started taking shape in the set as if it were an old song, and our fans really embraced it, and it really gave us the confidence and a lot of excitement, within the camp, because we were like, oh man, I can't wait till the record comes out. We're gonna start singing all the new songs. It's gonna be awesome. So it's been exciting, and right now the record comes out tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see a little bit of a change. Yeah, we kind of wanted it to go like that. We wanted our core fans to get a hold of Ocean Avenue first, and so we wouldn't scare them off with TV and radio and a whole bunch of other extra people coming on right at the end or right at the beginning, and our career has always kind of been like this gradual crescendo up to where it led us at the end of 2004, and with this record, Lights and Sounds, we wanted to kind of grab a little bit of momentum and come back into where we left off, and hopefully still on the up and up. So we just it was nice that it kind of was like that, because I think if it happened too quickly, we might have gotten sucked up into different avenues of the industry or Paris Hilton or whatever else goes on. So I don't know, we just
sucked up in Paris Hilton. That's nice.
We just wanted to really kind of make sure that we did it the right way and kept true to our fans and played music the way that we wanted to, and so I think that it really kept us where we wanted to be mentally too.
Make it new, stay in the lines, just let go and keep it inside. Smile big.
I think
Do or die.
Yeah, this is the make it or
Rocky
break
IV.
it. I don't know. We just after being where we were at when we recorded Ocean Avenue and being out in the public eye and taking like listening to the critics and the fans and everyone kind of toss around what we are or what's going on. I think that we were kind of filled with a lot of, well, we know who we are and we know what we are, and to have us be pigeonholed into like this certain category where, I mean, personally, I thought that we were more than one subgenre of music or whatever the industry's become. So just to get outside of the box and also to realize that we're kind of getting older and it's got to start to take some more of a concrete form. Yeah. Not just, a little bit of security.
All those things.
So.
Yeah, there's no 401k in this business, if you know what I mean.
So we got to put it away early, and we just we wanted to put our best foot forward with this record, Lights and Sounds, and show everyone that didn't like us kind of what they didn't think we had, and show ourselves what we had inside of us, and show our fans hopefully why they've been listening to us for all these years. And this is our new chapter, and this is our best foot forward, and I hope that everyone likes it.
For everyone.